Thanks, Martin. So I'm Brad Duchaine. I was a professor over at UCL for 5 years until a year ago. At that time, I moved back to the States. I took a job at Dartmouth College up in New Hampshire. So I'm really thrilled that this day is finally happening. This is something we've talked about, or not us, but sort of people working in prosopagnosia have discussed with me the idea of doing this for, say, 10 plus years. We just never actually got around to doing it. So I'm really glad that Martin and Angie and company have put together the time to make this happen. Most of my work, just to give you a quick background, I got into prosopagnosia in the late 90s when I just lucked into it through a family friend who told me I'd been studying face processing. They mentioned that they had a child who was prosopagnosic, and so I started testing them. This was about the time a number of other labs were starting to realize that prosopagnosia, developmental prosopagnosia, wasn't as uncommon as we thought it was. In the late 90s, we thought that there were just a couple people out there who had developmental prosopagnosia. But I was starting to hear from a lot of people. Noam Sagib, back there, was at Berkeley at the time. He was hearing from people. Shlomo Benton's lab in Jerusalem was hearing from people. And so there was a realization that actually there are a lot of developmental prosopagnosics out there. Now we see that there are millions of them probably in the world. So it's far from just a handful of people. And so it's something that really needs to be addressed from a research standpoint and from a treatment standpoint. But I'll stop there. I'm going to be discussing some of these issues in the afternoon, and so I'll leave it to Joe, I guess, for going to you next.
Okay, Joe?
Thank you.